Alright, all you crazy halftime stunners out there, welcome back to Under the Radar. And now it's time for us to check out which one of you halftime entertainers out there is going to pull off a full front flip or back flip or end up completely in a hospital bed as we leap into a very special post-Super Bowl Gopher Day edition of the Wild World of Stunts. And the first stunt that we have up comes from the Twitter page of Rocket Juice Games with their game, Neon Tail. Now, originally I thought it was Neon Trail, but I got a feeling Neon Tail would make more sense because during this said stunt, or makeshift screenshot that turned into a stunt, would feature our hero Neon here getting greeted by her rival that I got a feeling that also goes by the name of Neon but in the form of Neon Yellow, who would make a dramatic intro or an entrance by doing a jumping front flip while looking at her with an evil smile, only to land on both of her roller skating wheels like what, Maestro? Like a glove? And then for her to turn around in a 180 and just give her a cool stare down as a cool superhero-like pose. And the PR department as well as the Maestro and the doctors are wondering, how in the world is she able to do that without a ramp? And my explanation of this, well, if you ever played Jet Set Radio Future, enough said. And I got a feeling that's where she got that move from. Very impressive. And the next stunt that we have up, which comes from Raphael 281195 with his said stunt, Project 2. And in this stunt, the man that goes by the name of Raphael in reality is the Joker because he's going under a secret name, so you know who, don't find him. But yeah, he was able to make his way to downtown Los Santos riding in a Kawasaki-like motorcycle, or a dirt bike according to the Maestro, and pull off a very beautiful moonsault and land right on both wheels with a beautiful stoppy bonus before he hit the side of the building like what, Maestro? Like a glove? For him to just stand there and celebrate himself after he made that beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, jump. And I'm starting to wonder, why did he go all incognito? Batman's in Arkham, and that's somewhere in New York City, and he's in Los Santos, which is in Los Angeles. Batman can't get there that fast, can he? Gotta figure that out later. But before then, folks, the next stunt that we have up comes from none other than Miss Tinkleberg. Nice name, by the way, with her said stunt, Project 29. And in this said stunt, it would be the third annual International Motorcycle Downtown Los Santos Raceway event that went by a shorter name, but I completely forgot what it was, which would feature Miss Tinkleberg as the CEO, and not to mention a person who's an active competitor in this said program would oversee this event only to forget to tell the participants that cars will be coming down the road. And would it affect any of the contestants? Well, it would affect two folks by the name of Lloyd and Phil. Both of them in dead last place trying to compete against each other, not paying attention to the Serrano that hit the corner and then would eventually hit them, causing Phil to actually fly off his bike and turn into an unidentified flying object like a helicopter, flying sideways and spinning like a helicopter and landing onto the ground on the streets below. And to make things even worse, Lloyd would get the worst of it because he would get hit and his helmet would crack right underneath the bumper while the car was trying to swerve out of the way. Ouch! Ouch! And apparently, according to the doctor, Phil has suffered not only a broken arm and a dislocated shoulder, but Lloyd would suffer not only a concussion, but a broken hand from the car running over his hand as well. Cause he said I wasn't paying attention and didn't see his hand getting ran over. Ooh, man, you know, sometimes you gotta wonder, Miss Tinkle, next time when you do this event, close the roads, please, close the roads. That's painful. And the next stunt that we have up, which comes from Pound Cake with their stunt of Nailed It. And during this said stunt, folks, that would feature not only Man from Sun and Undead Ninja 1993 pulling off a beautiful collaboration stunt in Trevor's Airfield, as we call it out in the Grand Sonora Desert, would see both of these competitors trying to compete against each other in a drag race on the open air strip, would then see none other than Undead Ninja pulling off not only a 180 after using a rocket boost to beat his opponent, but after the next lip of dirt he would hit, would spin his car back around and land on all four wheels like what, Maestro? Like a glove! But this stunt would then turn tragic because both of them would try to do their classic Mission Impossible 3 game of chicken, only for Man from Sun to not get the cue to wheelie his way over the car and would drive head on into this scramjet while it was going full rocket bike speed, for him to get knocked off the bike and land head first in one of the most disgusting stunts we've seen thus far this year. Or should we say accidents in this case. And according to the doctors, thank goodness he was wearing a helmet, because without that helmet he would have suffered a skull fracture and a severed spine. But in this case, he would only suffer 3 bruised ribs and what appears to be a dislocated ankle from the car hitting him on the way back. What, the car turned around and hit him on the way back? Oh wait, the bumper hit him, and when the boost hit and flipped him over the car, ooh, yeah, that had to hurt. That had to hurt. Yikes, yikes. But as long as he's okay, And the last but not least stunt that we have up for this week, folks, comes from none other than Helio 1995 with their stunt, Sabotage! And the only reason we're saying it like that, folks, because we're big fans of the Beastie Boys and always wanted to be in that music video, but wasn't old enough. But I digress, because during this said stunt, the pilot that goes by the name of James, who did not see Helio over here, who goes by the name of Rick, actually driving a ramp buggy on the runway at Los Santos International Airport, all while James was trying to prepare for takeoff. That ramp buggy would send that plane in the air a little bit sooner than what he hoped, only for him to jump out of the plane at the last second. And the only reason we were able to see it, folks, because we use the exclusive zoom lens we have here on the Wild World of Stunts, and would be able to see him jump out in enough time before that plane would explode in mid-flight, almost like Die Hard. And then he would look back. The guy in the car would look back at the plane and it would explode again. So I guess the whole rule of cool guys don't look at explosions does not apply to him. And according to the maestro in the PR department, they're giving it a 10 because no one got hurt during that stunt. And the doctors would interject by saying, nah, I wouldn't go that far, because when he hit the ground, he separated his shoulder and got a concussion on the way down too, because he didn't deploy his chute. Ugh. Well, at least he's still alive. You know, most important part of the day, he's still breathing. And if you guys want to check out any other crazy stunts of guys or gals out there trying to get themselves maimed for unnecessary fame, you can head on over to the Rockstar Games Social Club page, only known as socialclub.rockstargames.com, and just click on that video button to check out a whole bunch of crazy stunners who's looking to rack up a hospital bill bigger than the advert price you would have to get for the Super Bowl, which is well over $5.1 million, and I got a feeling with the way they're going, they're gonna surpass that by the end of this year. And I guess with that said, folks, we might as well head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with another crazy edition of the GTA Online Top 5 Tracks of the Week, right after this. So don't get lost in the madness just yet, folks, and stay tuned.